So to avoid the situation, I'm gonna say that my friend keep um keeps talking to me about his work situation, and there's this whole story about there's two workers in the same position that they're dating in the same like level of work, right? Yeah, they're dating, and then while she was working there, he became manager, right? Like I'd say George Jefferson. George Jefferson became manager, and Britney Spears is still in the same position, and we're just wondering if if they're still going out or anything because um, they've been talking for like hours during work. So I hear, and and them still being together is not really a good thing for the business, for the job that they're working in, right? And another reason why they're kind of focused on this this thing to catch them off guard and stuff like that is because the man George Jefferson as a manager is not really a good manager, and that and that's why we're kind of focused on that because if he gets transferred or fired or something, some people be happy because I hear he gives breaks very late or very early or like not at all, and that's not really a good thing because a lot of the workers need breaks because they're tired out of keep doing their job and stuff, and also he doesn't help out the workers when they need help, and that's not really a good thing, right? And they really need the help all they can get. Yeah, they need help all they can get, and whenever they're struggling during like a really fast work situation when they're very busy, they're they're struggling because they're focused on what they're doing, and behind them they need more like help. And that's another reason why. And we also hear that he's like very air like not really arrogant, but like thinks he's all that. He thinks he has like the best car and like shows off and all that. So yeah, we're trying to alleviate the situation because we don't really like him as a manager that much. So yeah, we just hope that either they break up officially and they like announce it to everybody and all that, or George Jefferson transfers or quits or gets fired, or um, Britney Spears quits, which we don't want her to quit because she she seems like a really good worker, and she's only in the bottom position, you know. And she she's also not like a fully fledged adult, so like having a job is kind of good for a non-adult, you know. So yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out for ourselves. Yeah, so and before she was like Britney Spears was kind of flirty a little bit, you know, just kind of weird, flirty to me, which is also kind of a weird thing, because like all of a sudden, you know, all of a sudden likes me, even though I don't really do much to like provoke her to actually like me. Like, I don't really talk to her that much, so that was kind of a weird thing. And it seems like they're trying to cover up their relationship because George Jefferson wanted me to go out with her, and they've been talking for like hours and hours, you know. So it seems like they want me and Britney Spears to be together, or like date or something, for like all the workers to know that me and her are going out, you know. It's kind of a weird thing, but I just hope that we alleviate the situation. So, and the reason why I'm saying this is some of the workers know my YouTube and everything, so they're gonna watch this video and probably show it to their co-workers and stuff. So I hope this helps in some way, and I hope George Jefferson is a better manager, so we don't need to get in the middle of their relationship, because that's like the main reason why we're thinking of doing this, because we need a better manager. So like that's part of the reason. And then another reason why is because that's not really a professional thing to do for a manager to do. If they wanted to still date, they wanted to still be together, they should have stayed as a worker and not focused to become a manager, you know. Because there are a few people that been there for like many years, or like there's one that's been there for 5 years, one that's been there for 14 years, and they're not like focused on becoming a manager, you know. So why should he, if they're dating, you know? So we're trying to make sure that awkward situation is not real. Because imagine a principal dating a teacher, you know. That's weird, because principals have like all this power to help teachers if they have like a favorite teacher. Because if they're dating, of course the person they're dating would be their favorite, like whatever. So they'll kind of have a leeway in the situation, and then if they get caught, they're gonna be, one of them would be kicked out, or like, you know, leave in the situation. One of them would be split up, or both of them, or whatever, right? So that's what I'm talking about, and I hope this gets alleviated, because we need a professional workspace. We need a professional work environment and all that. So doing this might help the work, how other work companies and stuff would see us, as in like, oh, they're not taking us seriously, they're not taking their work in a professional level, because they're still dating and stuff like that, manager and a worker, you know. That's like a weird thing. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I hope we get in a common ground George Jefferson and Britney Spears gets a good situation going.